Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Island Challenge. Well, what I see here is potential. You know, we have taken over this island Quietus in the last episode from Miss Hunt, her main island. She's trying to rebuild it, and what we're doing is we're going to purchase shares like crazy again. These shares are dirt cheap at the moment, and 5,000 for each one of them. But of course, she's building up the island. The share value is increasing, already at 10 per share now. Whoop-de-doo. There is money coming in, and we're going to purchase these shares, but not only of her main islands, but also of her secondary islands, right? These shares are also really not that valuable. We could take over these islands anytime, and what I would like to do is here, we would like to put a crushing blow to Miss Hunt by taking over these islands all at once. And this is going to be crazily nice. We can afford this. We do need, for each one of these islands here, we do need 5 shares. That's 50 influence, right? So that's 100. That's a 200 influence maximum that we need because we already have some shares there. So we can afford this. We can afford taking over these islands at once. And I would like to push this. I've never done it before, something like that. We also get a nice bonus, influence the unifier there. That is, island workforce is increased a bit by 100, doesn't affect us that much really. But it's going to be crazy how devastating this blow is going to be to her, and I can't wait for it, to be honest. This is my preparation. It's easy, right? So this is something I'm not going to talk about too much for the foreseeable time. So we're just going to take these purchases there, these shares. It's going to be easy because it's really not worth much anymore. So Miss Hunt is basically dead if she doesn't destroy us soon. But I think she already downsized her fleet, because this is the only bigger fleet that I can see right now, right? There is, at least on this map here, there's nothing else. So she definitely had more ships than that available at some point. And I think she lost a few. Yeah, well, there's a few everywhere here, but it's not the major thing that we've seen before. At least I don't think so. Let's put in some more building materials. There you go. Also some items that we can use then for our attractiveness that I've prepared a bit here. 93,000. We are almost back to the full share full income that we had before the takeover, right? That's interesting. So the money is flowing. We have materials. So either, I think I can already build the palace now. Close. We are very close to that. But I'm not doing that yet. I would like to upgrade. We have engineers that would like to have some upgrading. The thing with the engineers is we've upgraded a lot of people to engineers, right? And all of these engineers do consume additional sewing machines and rum. We don't really have the surplus for that, and I would like to push them to investors as quickly as possible so that we lose that additional consumption on sewing machines and rum again. That would be very helpful for us. And also, those workers here I wanted to upgrade, right? What is lacking here? School, most likely. Yes, the school is... Where's the school? There is the school. So I would need to pave the roads here to get this additional school need in. And we have 500 workers, so I cannot really upgrade that many workers anymore. So I'm not illusionary about that. There you go. They have now their full need here, so those two will also want to upgrade. There's a few more farmers. Let's do this. And then I would like to... That was a worker, actually. Yeah, there you go. Now we can upgrade them. Then I would like to upgrade them, giving us minus 100 workers. But we can just compensate that by upgrading a few more farmers. Right, but not too many anymore, as we are already stretched now. There you go, and these guys there, and that's putting us as an equal there again. And this one now means that I could upgrade more artisans to engineers, a bunch of them here. Here, yep, these guys perhaps. And I think, yep, we have lots of them here still that I would like to upgrade as well. Very nice. We're still at 2,000 artisans, so there's still the potential of more. And now we're out of timber again. That was some nice upgrades, and then we can go with them to investors. I would really like to get the town hall rolling, right? And we still need 1,000 investors for that, almost. By the way, we're sitting at 100,000 income now and 30,000 people on my one island. Crazy. Beautiful. And I wonder how far we can still push this one. What I will need to do in preparation for the town hall monument that I want to build as centrally as possible, we do need to remodel something. So we do have the bank here, right? And I'm thinking either we have 2 banks, one over there and one over here, and then the town hall in the center, that is valid. Or we move the university and the members club and build the town hall here, right? Just across the bank and make us a nice little plaza area there. I think this is also tempting. Let's just have a look. These people far away, how good is their bank support? It's at 76%. Yeah, it's at 48%. But we are already stretched, right? I will not be able to upgrade that many engineers anymore. So I think I'm not going to go with the several bank solution, because I don't think that this is really that impactful, as we really can't get that many engineers anymore. So I'm going to remodel this area there. We have the member club, so I will need to have 2 member clubs, which is fine. And we have this church here. Now, I do like to keep variety in the city, so I'm probably not going to remove the church entirely, but we will move it at least to another location. And that would be something, yeah, probably, wait a second, we can afford it probably over there for now. The thing with the church is that we have lots of workers and they are being affected by the church. So keeping the church alive is a good thing. And with that, I can move the members club over here for this area. And I would like to build a second members club then somewhere over here. We don't need that school there anymore, right? So let's get rid of it. And instead build the members club for all these greedy investors. I will need to do something here though. And that is move these buildings up a bit.
Why so mean?
This should work out. Yeah, very good. And let's build it. And with that, we should have everything under or being affected by the members club again. Probably a few buildings here, not that much. 80%, that is fine. I could still move this a bit further over to further boost that, and it's a 98 with that. That's good. And here we got 79 and those guys. So 80, yes, 70, 80% is the smallest one that we can go with. And that is fine, right? There we have the members clubs, and then it's all about the university. So I do have, let's just check it out. 2 universities at the moment. So this is where this free area comes into play. Now I can remove that fence, and we're just going to make this one here a living area too. Unfortunately, we do have this clay pit here that I can't get rid of, right? Because there is the clay deposit below it. So we will just need to move around that. I don't have the scholars in this game, so we'll never be able to move that really. And we're just going to, you know, incorporate that into a smaller city area then most likely. We do have the university that I would like to move now over to this area then. So just across the tracks really. And I probably will need 2 universities though if I need that. So wait a second. Once again, we have the puzzle. And here is my engineers. So we're going to move those engineers because I will need to have 2 universities. Just for now. Right, and then we can squeeze in the university up there. And then I will need another one for this area. So once again, I need to move, and I'm going to move these artisans here. Also temporarily to that location. Yep, and then we can build a whole new university for this area. Right, so that we still have the university need across the town. But I think engineers, they do require it still, right? Yes, they still require that, but not that much anymore, right? So we do have the university there anyway for those guys, and they all want to upgrade still, which we can do. Let's do this. Let's upgrade those people to investors. And let's also just there, look. There you go. So there's the university, and that makes already quite a lot of room here, but not enough, right? We still have those buildings there. Oh, Bente! Surprise attack, surprise war declaration there. It had to come at some point, I guess. And 41 reputation is gone. So, alright. I wonder how much further we can still build here now before we go down. Alright, and there you go. We have everything ready for the Town Hall Monuments, so we can then squeeze it into this area. That is, if we survive that long. We still have then room for a few more investors to move back here into the town center. So this one and this one most likely, and then we can upgrade them. And then we have a whole new artisan district now here too, right? So just around the clay pit, having some artisans is actually then fine. That's that. And let's move also this one down there. So we have now a new city district then forming up in this area. And that is then all reserved here for a nice, beautiful, big town Town center, town monument. Where's a warehouse? We do need a warehouse close by though. For the building materials. And there is none. Unfortunately, I could upgrade those workers there. Do we have... There's the marketplace up there. I cannot do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move those workers there for now. Right, and also these guys there. Boy, it's close. There's no space here anymore. There you go. Getting rid of this road, and then we can squeeze in a beautiful big warehouse not too far away. It is a bit farther away, but it has a direct road connection to it, right? So that we can build this monument then as well. And then I can go crazy on this again. There is still a warehouse there too, so I could go with this one there too, if it's that long. Ah, it is. Perfect. Right, so it does reach it. Yeah. Alright, where's the big attack from Bente? She declared war on us, unfortunately. Hope she's not gathering. I would really like to see this city come to completion there. We're at 3 million, so let's continue purchasing the shares again. I think the time is over. Yep.
To share in reward, you must share in pain.
Now that we're at war with Bente again, though,
Meddlesome.
should we also work towards her destruction? I think so.
To share in reward, you
So
must
these shares are
share
ours,
in
and here we
pain,
still have the share
meddlesome
majority.
little.
10 million, so we would need a bit more. And how many weapons do
To
we have
share
by
in
now?
reward,
That's 3
you must
million, so we
share
would be
in
at
pain.
close to 6 million. And then we have 200 tons of elevators. We don't have enough for now, right? But if she gives us a bit more time, we might take over her main island too. Which could be fun. I guess. Even though, of course, it will push us down again, right? So that's another 20,000 here that we will lose, right? So we are once again then down to 80,000 income.
Hold the crane. No
Which of course is still fine. No problem. Okay, I'll take it back. Miss Hunt still has a major fleet. So she has gathered them all again here to destroy this harbor area there. You can also see this on the map, right? It's crazy. So this is all now Bente and Miss Hunt's ships. And I'm just glad that they're not completely focusing me down. Oh, there's also Bente with a smaller attack force. That might also attack me anytime now. So in that case, you should be careful still. Let's continue selling weapons though, I think. Because I would like to destroy Bente's main island there too. Or are they really coming in now? They might. Of course, they could destroy me anytime, right? So we are just alive because of the sheer luck that we have that none of them really wants to attack again directly. I think there might be a cooldown running in the background for them to try attack me. And since the last attack is not that far away yet, they might not go for it again. Or it's those ruins. I have no idea. But a bit of luck belongs to all of that, of course. At least the bread is also at 4,000 now, so I can get the bread up there. So right now we have a ratio of 1 to 3 for schnapps, for example. Let's push it to the epic level, and it's now 1 to 4. So we increased the value there by a third around that. For the bread overall, that means, of course, we don't need to export that much bread all the time. And hops-wise, it's also pretty full, so we could say 180 bread here. And for the schnapps, just go down to 100 schnapps. That's still more than before. But we save bread with that we could use for something else then probably. And for, yeah, we can also tone this down a bit there. Perfect. Ah, yes, Bente is coming in. So, once again, I have to say goodbye. Because that's it probably. If she takes over the island directly. Unfortunately, my ship will not be fast enough, so getting those goods over, we could then take over her main island. That would probably put her off guard. I was hoping that I could achieve this before she attacks, but she is attacking right away. And there we lost the main building, so that's putting us down there with the money. And it's just all depends on, does she take it over or only the shares? We don't even lose that much morale so quickly. I mean, we're really not losing so much morale, considering that we're on the full attack here. She was not able to take it over. Where is the rest? There's only ruins over here. And there's only ruins over here. So how can she take over the island? Now, this is interesting. Why is she not able to take it over? We have a lot of morale left. But we don't have any coastal buildings anymore. I mean, I think she's just as shocked and surprised as we are right now. Very strange indeed. I have never seen something like this before. I wouldn't call it a bug right away, but it's definitely a bit game-breaking, to be honest. Because of course we should have lost now. And yet we do survive. With a lot of morale left. Like, it is like there is a whole other coastal fully built area, but I don't have that. And she's definitely as shocked as I am, because she's just stuck here right now. Interesting, very interesting. If this persists, we probably cannot lose anymore, because then we would probably always go down to this morale level, and that's it. And no one could ever take over this island. But I would like to know why that's the case. If you have a suggestion, please write it down in the comments. I would love to know this. Okay, we are on the siege, of course. The siege will probably go for another 3 minutes. And then we can rebuild it again. It's definitely hurting our city there a bit, especially the docklands. We need to rebuild this again. But it's not the end. Surprisingly so. Meanwhile, my huge collier is arriving with the juicy materials. So we got a million out of the advanced weapons. Oh, elevators are not that worth it. 800,000 only. So they're not as much worth as the advanced weapons. There it is, right? The steam motors, advanced weapons, elevators, and once again, advanced weapons pushing us to 8 million. That's unfortunately not enough to take over the island of Bente. So Bente is 10 million. So we do lack 2 million. That somehow I need to get in them. Alright, the siege is over. Let's rebuild. I mean, there's still ships in the area. God damn it. That was a bit premature. But she's backing off, alright. Be fair to us. Very good. She is. And we can rebuild those things. Especially most likely than my docklands, right? Surprisingly enough though, I think we have been plundered, right? So the storage is not coming back by the looks of it. Some fish is back in store. Perhaps it comes back once I rebuild the docklands, but we don't have the building materials in. That means I do need to purchase building materials from Archie. In that case, the bricks are not in anymore. They're coming in slowly. The timber is coming in slowly, but it is not coming back to its original storage. Interesting. Also something that probably hasn't happened yet, because usually you get the storage back right away. And yeah, probably when I rebuild my depots, hopefully. That should bring us something back. Yes, so in this depot there was some windows, as we can see, and we got 100 windows now coming in again. Alright. That, of course, makes the rebuilding interesting, because every time we rebuild something, there might be a new present for us then waiting in that storage. I'm still going to get my ships over to RG. We still want to purchase bricks and timber to speed up the depot recovery, and with every depot, we get the building materials back. Might take a while, though. While this is happening, we could go back to the New World, where we also, yep, see a big attack of Princess Jing. Interesting. Very interesting. That's the first attack on Panagos that ever happened in this scale, right? And I think we cannot really do that much anymore here anyway. So I can only look at that and see what happens. Can we perhaps... No idea why she actually does that anyway. But she would not go to peace with us at all. So in that case, we might lose Panagos now too. Can't take the stress. There's so many attacks happening all the time. Those ships are going down quickly though, because I think in the New World they're not boosted necessarily. I did not expect an attack on Panagos. Gotta be honest. We need Panagos, absolutely. Without that, we are in serious troubles for the new for the Docklands. And of course we're going to lose it. You can't destroy these ships. We don't have a big baddie in the new world available, right? It's only the normal cannon tower. We do have a lot of cannon towers though, so they're fighting fiercely. The main building is gone. My cannon towers still exist. But there's so many ships that of course this is not working. Perhaps we do see a nice morale bug there once more. I'm hoping for that partially. Let's just speed it up because it's just firing now. Yeah, she's losing quite a lot of ships there. But the morale is crumbling, so we definitely will lose this. The question is just how. And there we are in the white flag area. So Panagos is probably going to disappear. And yes, she's taking over Panagos. So we've lost this island here. We could purchase the shares and take Panagos back. Something I could most likely will do actually, because we do need it for Phoenix. So with that, we lost any kind of coffee that comes in, any kind of fur coats that is coming in, any kind of rum that is coming in. So this is a serious blow to our game here. And we can only counter that by taking back Panagos, really. Or we will face some serious riots. I have a lot of coffee left in my storages once I build the depots, so I hope it gets us over there somehow. And we probably could adjust the docklands there. Right, so trading resumes now. I hope we can do this. Adjusting the docklands there a bit for trade contracts. Right, so getting rid of luxury goods and instead using New World products. We can keep alive there for a while, but it will not last forever. So that was another serious blow. Oh my goodness. This game does not lose its steam when it comes to the conquest of islands. And of course, we will have to need to take revenge on Princess Jing there as well. Sorry, Princess Jing, but it's coming for ya. Stay tuned.